Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Blast Off with Light. So last time, showed you our snowman friend here, and was saying we really need to make a gas tier farm and a blood farm. I know I said those things, but we're not doing that this time. First off, our snowman friend now has a name, Wendy. Because Wendy's are well known for their Frosties. Okay, so yes, need to make a gas farm, but I don't know if I want to make it automated gas farm or just a cage such that I can just stab the stab the ghasts as they come along. I don't know. It'll go one way or the other. But not this episode. This episode we're doing two completely other things. Oh, I also fixed my mob farm over there. For some reason, some of the zombies weren't getting themselves killed. They were a little away from the spike. I think they were attracted to the villagers over here. So I added an extra little spike on some pistons to clear them out. They're going through the system a lot faster now. So much better. But what we're going to do today, we're going to set up some passive mana generation and complete a quest. Which should we do first? Let's do the quest first. We come down here. We're going to need some things. We're going to need two of these. Just one of those. We're going to need two of these. Our other thing we put somewhere. Possibly out in our annexed building over here. Okay. We need this guy. I think that might be all we need. Oh, we need some iron out of our bag. We need more iron than that. So we'll break apart this block with our bare hands. Okay, so we put these on the outsides, this in the middle, these on the sides, and then iron all around. To make one of these, and then we put this inside of it, and we make our thing. That was easy. And we had made that thing in the prep for the previous episode. And that should be all we need. Well, we're here in the Industrial Revolution for this guy right here. Made that. That I made a while back. And that gets us 16 co-processing units and 16 crafting units, which will be real nice. And then going for some upgrades, which will give us an Altar Guardian. Yay. So we're going to use this to upgrade our various buses, make them potentially fuzzy. They aren't cheap, but they are quite effective. Capacity, crafting, fuzzy, inverter, redstone, and acceleration. Let's check out any one of these cards and see what sort of stuff we get. So for this capacity card, so Certus and a basic card. Basic card is that and that. That's super easy. And for capacity, we just add Certus. That's cheap. Crafting. Wool. Redstone. Some of these are diamond and some are gold. But even still, that's not expensive. And then Fluix. So we might not have enough of these calculation things to be able to do this quest, but we can check. I've got a couple in reserve. And I've got I've got the basic thing, and I've got some of the silicon stuff. So I've got 12 of these. I've only got 4 silicon though. And the diamond takes the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've only got 4. How do we make those again? Silicon. That's not how I make it. Smashing skystone. We should have skystone, yeah. Should only need the 2, because we're making 6 cards. And I certainly hope I don't have to reload Mindtweaker to make this part work. Okay, skystone and hammer. There we go. Super simple. I wasn't necessarily expecting to do the second one, but since it's so cheap, I'm just going to do it. So we need how many diamonds? 6 diamonds. Whoops. 7's fine. And then we need gold for this. 1, 2, 3. So we need 6 gold as well. I don't think I've got any gold on me. 6. So we can cook that up real fast. We can take this stuff out and cook up some gold. We've got tons of iron on us. Tons. So to do 6 cards, we need 18 iron. To put that away, grab 2 blocks. We've got that going. And then some redstone, which is super easy. Why? Oh, because I've got all sorts of blocks on me now. Blocks and blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, compared to all the other things I've had to make, this is not expensive. This is actually downright cheap. So in the meantime, let's go make those extra little bits of circuitry. We're gonna need this guy. So we put this guy here, and then these guys here. I know I could just use my hopper, but whatever. And there we go. We got those 2. We can put this guy back. We're going to need more redstone. Wrong side. Always on the wrong side. So we need 2 for those extra things. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ones that were already kind of ready. And then we grab 6 of these, 6 of those, and then 6 of my redstone. And then we can put these. Oh, right, you have to do it one at a time. Let's put the redstone in the hopper, so at least we don't have to keep tapping the redstone in. Oof. And if we had inputs on all the sides, we could totally automate this entire process, but still not quite there yet. And I like taking things a little slow. If we were in a super hurry, we could have been done with this pack already. But we're not in a super hurry now, are we? All that would mean is we'd have to find a new pack. I kind of like this one. I'm sure there are new ones that are just as fun. Okay, and we can take those out, because these are all of these that we need. And then if we go back up and grab our gold, we should be good to go. Grab our gold. So we take half our gold and put it there. Put these in the middle, those on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and split. Oh, it makes 2 each. Oh. But I need an odd number of them anyway. And what the heck, I might need more upgrade cards eventually. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so we need Certus, crafting bench, wool, redstone torch, and fluix. So we should have a lot of that on us. So crafting bench, super easy. Redstone torch, we can just grab a stick from one of these 2, 3. One of these I know has sticks in it. Oh, I had sticks in my inventory too. 1, 2. Oh, I'm running low on water again. Yeah, I went and made some more water. I was running low. Okay, so we've got 2 redstone torches, a crafting bench. We should have some wool in here too. Wool. Fluix and Certus. Certus is easy. Got Certus for days. Fluix we should still have some. Yeah. Okay, so we need one of these and a Fluix. And then we can put it away. One of each and a redstone torch. And then we put these away. The yellow one. And a crafting bench. Fuzzy. Oh, right. Well. Fuzzy is diamond. And then we need a gold one and the Certus. And that should be all, and our quest should be complete, or at least on to stage 2. Claim the reward. Beautiful. And then we can take these and put them in there. And now we have completed the basic applied energistics track. We won't be able to get to this quantum entanglement nonsense until we finish up these. These are still a little ways off. I suppose I could do them without too much trouble, but to get this I also need to do those. So let's check. Some of these I'm fairly certain I have not made. I have not made any of these salination contraptions. So yeah, eventually, sometime soon, I'll end up doing the salination stuff, and we'll get that quest all packed away. Are you still running? Yeah, you're still running. So that's good. Let's put this Altar Guardian away. Let's put these away. And we're going to need to organize this better. That's not really better for me. Oh, that's where I put my division sigil. Okay, so generally these are all set and good. Next up, we want to work on our passive mana generation. So we're going to need a couple of things to happen. We need to turn these stone gears into iron gears. So we got some ingots worth of iron over here. And each one should take 2 ingots worth of iron. I believe you can get 8 ingots in a bucket. Something like that. So those can sit there and cook. Meanwhile, we need to make a tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to restock our obsidian. There's 5 and 4. Makes 2 tanks. Let's head on in here. Come on. And check on our obsidian supply. Yeah, we've got tons. Let's just grab half a stack and throw it in our bag. Because I like having obsidian around. It's really useful for a lot of things. So one of them has been changed. We need tanks, gears, and then I think just iron ingots. So we need to check on... Yeah, I think we only need 4 iron ingots for that. Down to 7. Just a little ways off. How you doing, Wendy? Things all right? Let's make sure we've got everything else we need. We did not need to bring that along. And oh, there are those. I'm going to need some of these. 18, I think. Such that I can then turn them into slabs and have 36 slabs. Fairly certain I need 36 of those. And these are mostly, if not completely done, mostly done. And then I need to turn my sticks into fences. I think I only need 4. Pretty sure I only need 4. And that's all done. Okay, so we got our iron gears. Let's see, what else do I need? So I've got ender pearl. I've got wool. Where's my wool? Wool. Because I need another ender tank. Ender tank. Oh, right. Obsidian. Let's go in here. Grab another block of iron. To make ourselves a cauldron. We grabbed extra obsidian. We got brass plates over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That, and that. Got ourselves an ender tank. Let's come over here and double check the code, because we're going to fill this guy with lava. It is red on the right. Red on the right. So we'll just grab this red flower here. We'll put down our ender tank, color it properly, and then pick it back up. Okay, now we should have a spreader somewhere. Well, we've got Dreamwood, but we should have another spreader somewhere. That's a distributor. Could have sworn I saw a spreader around here somewhere. I should have put it in my inventory. Regular mana spreader. It's probably good enough. Let's make ourselves a pool. Let's chuck it in here to make it full power. And then where's my spark? Had a spark not too long ago. Not in there. Not in there. Check my bag. Spark is not in there. Where would I have put my spark? There's my spark. Okay, so we've got a spark, we got a spreader, we got a pool, we got some flowers, we got some slabs. I think we're ready to go into the Nether, where we do something absolutely absurd. This is one of the most ridiculous things you would ever think to do. But we're going to do it. Okay, over here. Oh, we need more sticks. Because we need 8 of these fences. That should be plenty, probably. Because we're going to need 8 of them, not 4 of them. 1, 2. Which means we need 16 leaves. And then we should be good to go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. And we're going to build ourselves some passive mana generation right over here. Now, we're going to build it up off the floor. And all of it will be in a pattern like this. Whoops. And I haven't crafted one of the true final important pieces of this just yet. Because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So we've got this. This is the base of our contraption. Then we take our thermalilies and place them like so. And then we're going to place... I probably made more of these slabs than I needed. Because we don't actually need 12 of them in the middle. But that's okay. Having a little extra isn't bad. So we make them in that configuration. And then we're going to put the key component in the middle. But we need more on top to keep everything contained. Because containment is very important with this particular contraption, especially given the wooden nature of where we are currently standing. It could go very wrong very quickly. So our final component requires all of those various things that I crafted in the overworld. We need a tank in the middle. We need iron gears around it. And then iron ingots around that. I thought, oh, bollocks. They need to be compressed. So I have to go back to the overworld, smash them with a hammer, and then come back. Grr. Shouldn't take too long. Episode's going a little over. But we can make it real quick. How fast can we go? Fast. Okay. Dash, dash, dash. I forgot that it needed to be compressed iron. Or not compressed. I don't even remember the correct term for it. But it's smashed iron. Okay. So we got 4 of those. So now... Big reveal delayed once more. There we are, floodgate. What floodgates do is the opposite of a pump. Instead of taking things out of the world and putting it into a tank, it takes it out of a tank and throws it into the world. Which I'm sure you've gathered by now. I mean, just seeing the things that I had put there, you knew exactly what I was doing. The moment you probably saw the thermalilies, you probably knew what I was going to do. But it's a nice little contraption, and yes, I'm putting it amongst a whole bunch of wood. I know it's madness, but it's fun. So it tries to put lava below it and to the sides of it. When it's blocked below, it puts it just to the sides. The thermalilies and these slabs are sufficient for blocking the heat of the lava. Ooh, we're hungry. Let's bring that, eat that apple we brought along. Slimy. So then, let's do a little more decorating before we make it active. I'm going to put some leaves here and here and here and there. I know they don't look quite as good in the nether as they would in the overworld, but it's still a little bit of greenery. And I've been having some oxygen problems lately in the nether. So having some leaves around is kind of nice. So we'll put these, just spruce it up a bit. And apparently I forgot to put the leaves on the top over here. Leaves, leaves, stick, stick. And there we go. We've got a thing. And then we come up top and we take our ender tank and plop it down and flip it over. And then we take our mana pool, throw it here, and our spreader, and put it here. And then our wand, and make sure our thermal lilies are appropriately pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So it's targeting well. It's targeting well. It's good. And it's good. So now, in theory, I did test this in a test world. This should just work. However, sometimes it takes a while for the connection between the ender tank and the floodgates to actually connect. That the floodgate will eventually do some sort of check in the world, and then it'll go, oh, I've got some lava, let's throw it in the world. And the reason we turned this upside down is such that it will auto-eject its contents into things adjacent to it. So right now it should, at least in theory, be auto-ejecting the lava into the floodgate. Whether or not it's actually doing it is questionable. Hello? Maybe we tried turning it the other way again. But I know this should work. I have tested it, and it's not super fast. It's not amazing, but it is passive. So once it starts running, it'll just sit there and create mana very slowly, because these thermal lilies, once they suck up some lava, they go into a cooldown period for a while. And they won't suck up any more lava. So there'll be a while where it's just sitting here being all lava-y. Come on! I wished it would have worked just on camera and been like, hey, I'm a thing and I work. But alas. The last bit, we're going to put a spark on top of this guy, such that once the mana does come in here, it'll get shot over to our conjuration station, and it'll be great. We'll start generating these things more than just from our XP generation, which is not passive. I have to come up here and do things with it. And I expanded the tank. It's now 3 times bigger. Well, 300% larger. It's got, you took the initial thing, multiplied by 4. So there's tons of XP in there that can be turned into a decent amount of mana. And this is still being a jerk. I don't know what triggers it to recognize that it should be doing its job. I don't think it's block updates. I mean, it might be. Let's take this out. Put it back. Still nothing. Oh well, I know it works. It'll eventually kick on, but I think that's enough for this episode, so I will come over here and turn this on and see. I will see you in the next episode of Blast Off with Light.